Deep beneath the earth, wrapped in tons of cold concrete and steel, lied the silent remnants of the Cold War. These bunkers were built to withstand the unthinkable, designed as shelters from a world turned to ash. But what if they weren't just protecting the living from the outside world? What if they were also meant to contain something else entirely? Urban explorers, drawn to these forgotten relics, often speak of a profound, bone-chilling silence that greets them as they descend. It's a silence that feels heavy, expectant. The air grows thick and stale, carrying the metallic temps of rust and the damp scent of decay. But listen closely. Beyond the drip, drip, drip of seeping water, you might hear it. A faint whisper, like a radio tuned to a dead frequency just on the edge of hearing. One explorer, a man named Leo, ventured into a sprawling underground complex in Eastern Europe. Armed with a flashlight and a camera, he navigated the labyrinth of corridors. The walls were lined with peeling paint and cryptic symbols left by soldiers long gone. As he went deeper, he began to hear a soft rhythmic tapping. Thought it was just the structure settling, but the sound grew more distinct, more deliberate. Tap, tap, tap. It seemed to be coming from behind a massive sealed blast door at the end of a long hallway. Curiosity overriding his fear, Leo approached the door. As his light danced across its rusted surface, the tapping stopped. He pressed his ear against the cold metal. For a moment, there was nothing. Then, a low, mournful sigh seemed to seep through the steel, a sound filled with decades of loneliness and despair. It was the sound of someone who had been waiting a very, very long time. Suddenly, a child's giggle echoed down the corridor behind him. He spun around, his light cutting wildly through the darkness. The hallway was empty. But the giggle came again, closer this time, seeming to dance around him. It was playful, yet utterly terrifying in this concrete tomb. The temperature plummeted, his breath turning to fog. He saw a small, fleeting shadow dart across the far end of the hall. He wasn't alone. He was panicked. Leo scrambled back the way he came, the whispers now swirling around him, a chorus of forgotten voices. They spoke in a language he didn't understand, yet he could feel their meaning, loss, fear, and a desperate plea to not be left behind again. He never went back. But sometimes, late at night, when the house is quiet, he still hears the faint tapping and the ghostly whispers.
Across from the concrete grave that refuses to stay silent.
What secrets are you willing to unearth in the shadows of the past? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more chilling tales.